did you migrate to?
Philippines. From the Philippines to Seattle.
When did you migrate here?
June 2001.
How old were you?
At that time, I was 31 years old.
Dang, mom knows her age and you don't. That's sad, Dad. Nothing. Why did you migrate to Washington?
Because my husband is here.
Her ultimatum.
Your daddy is here, and yeah, he wants me to be here too.
If Washington wasn't an option to migrate to, where else would you go?
She's not gonna leave Manila.
Huh?
It's not leaving.
Huh?
You're not leaving.
I'm not leaving.
I'm
I'm not leaving.
not. You're not gonna
Probably not gonna
migrate.
leave home.
Yeah, I'll just stay home in the Philippines.
Why?
I already established my career there.
What was your
I'm a bank employee, and then I'm starting to, start my career.
Did you have a strong interpretation about America, or specifically Washington?
Not specifically Washington, America as a whole.
Yeah. What was your interpretation of it?
Well,
Glamour.
America is like a we have a term in the Philippines that
Does Dad know the term?
there's a slogan that we use most of the time in the Philippines.
Greener on other part of the world.
No.
What?
What do you call? I'm thinking. One moment. Like a land of the dreamer.
Oh, wait. I think I heard of that, but I don't remember.
No, I don't think so.
Really? What do you think it is then?
She just made up.
Like a greener land. Yeah, there's a
Greener
greener-
on the other side of the world.
Mhm.
Yes.
That makes sense. Was your life better here? Would you say your life is better here or back home?
Man, honestly, it's better home.
Why?
Huh?
Elaborate on that.
Here is too many stress. It's like back and forth, there's so many stress, everything. And in order to have a good life, both, husband and wife needs to go to work.
What were some of the pros of moving to Washington?
Of course, you guys, my children, having a long distance relationship with daddy, it's hard.
Relationship is a pro.
It's,
The cons is long distance relationship.
now you say that, but no. I mean, yeah. Having you guys, the three of you, is one of my, wish granted ba?
What are some of the cons of moving here to America?
Cons, like advantage?
Like disadvantages?
Disadvantages. Like I've said, it's too many stress.
Do you miss
She
any
gave up on her tailoring career at PNB.
PNB?
It's the largest bank in the
What
Philippines.
the heck? Man, why?
Philippine National Bank.
Do you miss anything from back home?
Oh, yes. I'm homesick big time.
Like what do you miss?
But she
My
doesn't
family.
wanna go home.
Yeah, my family, of course. And, the food. My family and friends, number one. And it's always true that there's no place like home.
If you were given a chance to drop everything here and move back home, would you?
As long as you guys are have your own good life here, we are retired in the Philippines,
Where's the rest of your family?
in Manila.
Have you experienced any culture shock from moving from the Philippines to here?
Not necessarily, because at the time I came here, there's a in TV there's a Filipino channel. There's no a lot of culture shock. It's just maybe the people I encounter with is a different different nationality, especially of course Americans, and you have to speak the language, of course.
Okay. What was different about Washington than the Philippines? What's different about like here than back home?
Well, when it comes to Philippines, Philippines is a third world country. Okay? So, in America, of course, is a first world country. It's more advanced here than back home. And, you know, in here, then when you say that you can buy whatever you want, even though you're in a minimum pay, back in the Philippines, no, you can't do that. Because here is let's say whatever they said, whatever rich people can eat, the like common family or a middle class family can also eat what they can eat. Back home, no. If there's what you call rich and poor,
Yeah, there's a big
and
divide.
there's and there's a only just, let's say, a few percentage of the middle class family back home.
What were your dreams coming to America? Like, I know you miss home, but do you had like when you're petitioned over here from Dad? What were your dreams of like?
Honestly, no.
You didn't
I
have.
haven't. No, I have no plans. I mean, let me see if I can. Let me try and see if I can. But of course, when I have you guys, it's There's I have to be with you guys. I don't want to be think of myself to go back home and leave you with leave you guys here with your dad. No, of course I want to be with you as well.
How are you being hundreds of miles away from home? How are you being hundreds of miles away from home?
What do you mean?
Like, how are you being like thousands of miles away from both your family?
Yeah, of course. I'm sad, of course. And at the same time, because of social media now, I can relate with my family and friends back home. And they're always teasing me to go back home because I've been here for 17 years straight.
Would you say coming to America, your life began to become successful, either big or small?
Of course, if you go to a new place, you have to set a goal for yourself. And of course, I just want a simple life, basically a simple life. I don't want to get rich and famous and be more a career woman. I just want to balance everything out and have a simple life.
Do you have any funny stories to tell us about you migrating or moving over here from the Philippines?
Of course, since birth, I was in the Philippines for 30 years. And then, of course, speaking English, of course, I still have an accent, and then that's the first thing that I have to do big time sometimes. Oh, did I say it right? Or mean, what do you mean? Sometimes I don't understand some words that I'm just, I always say it again, those, can you elaborate or can you say it in a different term, something like that. It's a big adjustment to me when it comes to communication.
Communication is a big thing.
But I was a college graduate back home, so it's not that a big, huge that I have to study English. No, it just come out that, in your everyday conversation with people here, especially the nature of my job is a customer service as a consultant, a member consultant. Talking to different people is my primary job.
Last question, and it's a fun question. What foods do you really miss / don't taste the same being cooked here?
The street food. And the street food, basically, that's what I really miss at big time. You might think it's like yuck, it's like because the street food is like grilled weird stuff.
Quail eggs.
Yeah.
Not bad.
So those are the things I miss over back home. Also, fresh seafoods. In the Philippines, it's a composed of islands, right?
Yeah.
All our fishes and seafoods are all fresh. Here, frozen.
Yep. You're right. Okay. That's the end of the questionnaire.